How's it going, folks? Greetings, Macorja. Can you let me know if you can hear me, folks? Just someone in the live chat, just let me know that the sound is coming in okay. And while I'm waiting for some response there, I think I'll take a sip of tea. A sip of tea, folks. Tea, you can only get so many cups of tea out of the one tea bag, folks. You hang it out in the line, you get let it dry, and then you can use it again. But the fourth or fifth time, you might as well be drinking just hot water. Okay, Ben Truth is in the live chat, and I do appreciate that. Ben Truth uncovers. He says he can hear me loud and clear, so that's great. This was going to be a long stream, folks. It was probably going to go on for half an hour. But unfortunately, folks, no one showed up apart from possibly Ben Truth uncovers. No one else showed up. I was waiting to get 5 likes because I was going to put a half hour into the video, folks, into the live stream. And I realized that, you ungrateful bastards, you don't deserve it. So this is going to be a plan B stream. It's going to be a lot shorter, folks. Possibly 7 or 8 minutes, because you don't deserve a 30-minute stream, folks. So, okay, just going through some of the chats here. Suddenly it's absolutely packed in the live chat. We've got 2 people now, folks. It's just doubled in the space of a few seconds. The live chat has doubled. It was 1 person, folks. We've now got 2 people. Yeah, so Ben Truth says you're the main man, and Irish Fenian make Ireland grand again. Says how do Martyr. I think what you want to say is how am I doing? Sure, I'm doing fine. Doing fine, doing what I can. To keep the wolf away from the door. Like the rest of everyone. Paul O'Neill is here as well. You're welcome, Paul. Evening all, he says. So show that on the live stream on the screen there. When people are looking back, they'll know that there were 3 people in the live chat of evidence. It's on the screen, folks. It's on the screen. So, folks, I'm going to run. I've probably never done this before in the history of the Donegal Martyr Incorporated. I've probably never done this before, but folks, I've decided to run a fundraiser, folks. I'll give you the backstory. So a few days ago, I was on YouTube. I was watching videos, and a video came up. It was an Irish nationalist. I'm not going to name the guy, but he was talking. He seemed quite upset. He was talking, and it seems, according to him, he was shafted by the people he wasn't expecting to shaft him, which is never a nice thing, folks. Never a nice thing. But, folks, that didn't grab my attention. What grabbed my attention, folks, was halfway through the video, he mentioned gold bars, folks. Gold bars. It turns out, folks, that, nationalist parties have stores of gold, folks. They've got their very own gold bars. Now, when I heard this, folks, I was thinking of the Donegal Martyr Incorporated, which is not a political party, but a business. And I was thinking, why don't we have gold bars? If the other nationalists have gold bars, why should, Paddy O'Sheckelstein, aka the Donegal Martyr, and of course the good Reverend Timothy McBowson, why shouldn't we also have vaults full of gold bars? So, folks, I want you to get behind. The other nationalists are laughing. They're laughing at us, folks. They're laughing at us because we don't have gold bars. So, folks, I want you to help me with this fundraiser, folks. Help the Donegal Martyr Incorporated gain a number of gold bars. Folks, we need a very humble €1 million, folks, for the gold bar fundraiser. I want you to get behind me on this one, folks. If we want to be taken seriously, folks, by the other nationalists, we need to out gold bar them, folks. It's like an arms race, but in this case, whoever has the most gold bars is the winner. So I want you to get behind the Donegal Martyr Incorporated in the gold bar fundraiser. So I think that's about it, folks. We're coming up to 4.5 minutes into the live stream. I don't think I've much more to say. Well, I should say, folks, there is another fundraiser because when I was watching that video and when I heard the word or words, folks, I think it's 2 words, gold bars. You're not going to believe it, folks, but me jaw dropped onto the floor in the cottage. It dropped onto the floor, folks. I had to go to the doctor to get it put back on, folks. It cost €400 to get me jaw sewn back onto me mouth. And folks, I shouldn't have to pay for that myself. It's up to you people to pay for that. So folks, please compensate me for me jaw hitting the floor when I heard about the gold bars. Please, folks. I need your support on this one, folks. €1 million for the Gold Bar fundraiser, folks. €400 to compensate me for getting me jaw sewn back onto me mouth. So that's about it, folks. We've got some words of wisdom here from Irish Fenian. Make Ireland grand again. That's a real mouthful of a name, I don't know why your name is so long, but the great thing is, while I'm reading out your name, I can be thinking of other ways to make money. So that's the good thing about having a long name. While I'm reading it out, I'm actually thinking about how to make more money. So he says, that sounds genuine enough. Please donate, people. Absolutely, absolutely, Irish Fenian, in the nationalist circles, if you don't have a safe that's full of gold bars, you're up to nothing. So you're up to absolutely nothing. They're laughing at you, folks. They're laughing at you, and they're laughing at me, folks, for not having gold bars. So please, and also, folks, compensation. Me jaw that fell on the floor. It's back on. It was sewn back on, but I had to pay for that out of my own pocket, which, folks, shouldn't happen. Shouldn't happen. You should be paying for that, folks, not me, folks. You should be paying for that. So, okay, folks. Final comment here from Ben Trude Uncovers. He says, "A penny here, a penny there. It all adds up." Absolutely. I don't know if they still use it, but they used to see the slogans in Tesco's. It says every little helps. So that's it, folks. Every €1,000 donation, it all helps, folks. If everyone could donate €1,000 and there's 1,000 of you, that's €1,000,000, which would help us on our way to becoming the biggest party, which is really a business with the biggest gold reserves. So I think that's it, folks. 7 minutes 20 seconds. I promised you 8 minutes, didn't I, folks? Promised you 8 minutes. Let me see. Oh, folks, I just got a donation here, folks. 1 second now. There's this guy now. This Irish Fenian fella. He could be put on timeout, folks. He's taken the push. What happened to the half-ton of mackerel? I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. The mackerel was dispensed among the Oglocks and distributed to the poor and the needy across Ireland in the middle of a scamdemic. So I'll have no more questions. And Irish Fenian, you asked that question again, and you're going to be kicked out of the live chat. There'll be no coming back. You'll be gone. A few years ago in the Discord, we got rid of God. If you remember that, God wouldn't, he wouldn't support us. Therefore, he was against us, so we kicked him out of the Discord. Irish Fenian, you could go the same way as, Almighty God himself. So be very careful with your questions. Okay. Ben Trude uncovers. He says it was just resting in his account. Right. I think you're also skating on thin ice there, Ben Trude uncovers, because if I'm not mistaken, you're quoting from Father Ted, which was an abomination and destroyed Ireland. So it did. It destroyed Ireland, and it was taking the piss out of our tradition. So, okay, Irish Fenian is repenting. He has a sad crying emoji. So he's repenting for his sin the sin in question was asking about the mackerel, the half-ton of very nutritious and visible mackerel that everyone got, along with the potatoes, the onions, and the lentils. So, right, folks, I've now gone well over the 8 minutes, but a donation came in, folks, and I really don't want to do this, but they have told me they have just donated €500, folks, and they have. I'm just trying to find the lyrics of the song, so please bear with me, folks. This is really for two people to sing. Oh God, yeah, it'd be great if the good Reverend Timothy McWowson was here. But you know where he is? He's driving around the country, feeding the needy with love, folks, with love, not with food, folks, with love, understanding, and piety, folks, piety. He's feeding the homeless with piety. So, all right, yeah, so someone has donated €500, and they have left a little message saying that they will donate 500 more when I have carried out what they want me to do. Now, folks, this is fierce embarrassing. I don't want anyone clipping this part of the video out and making it go viral, because it's fierce embarrassing. But folks, I've already got 500. I can get 500 more if I sing a few bars of a song. So I think I'm going to do it, folks. €500 is a very serious incentive, folks. I already got 500, can get 500 more if I just sing off a few lines of a song. So I think that's about it in the live chat. Right, 1 second now. No more. Let me see here. Go to live chat. Okay, Paul. Let me see what he's saying here now. I want to see what he's up to. This guy. Let me see here now. There's a comment here from Paul. All right, he says, what about the Spud Fund? It's flu season again. Masks on increase. What about starving elderly? Well, of course, the flu season is terrible for the elderly. They end up eating dog food, so they're eating normal human food for about 7 months of the year, and then for 5 months, the 5 months of the flu season, the elderly have to resort to cans of dog food, which isn't good, folks. You could probably get away with dog food for about 2 weeks, but 5 months of eating dog food, so you'd end up, yeah, I don't know, folks, you'd end up scratching yourself and doing all sorts of things that dogs would do. You'd be chasing chewy ties, and you'd be wagging your tailbone, and you'd be scratching at the door. You'd forget how to open doors. You'd end up scratching at doors. The dog food would go to your brain. It turned your brain into mush. So I don't know, folks. It's possible. Scamdemics are wonderful because people get afraid during scamdemics, which means you can sell a number of items. You can sell face masks, with Union Jacks on them, or tricolors, or whatever flag. You'll make a fortune. You can also sell. We still have them in the warehouse, the DONEGAL MARTYR Incorporated COVID vaccine, which was a wonderful success, produced by our laboratories at the Magdalen laundries. So we might get back into that, folks. We'll see what way the market is going, but scamdemics are like mannas from heaven. You can make an absolute fortune. So that's your question answered, Paul. And right, Ben Trude says something fishy about that. No idea what you're talking about, Ben Trude. All right, I have no idea what you're talking about. Right, don't put any names in the live chat, please, Irish Fenian. Or you're going to be kicked out. Can you delete that? Can you delete that comment? Can you? Because I don't want people's names appearing in the live chat. So do the Christian thing and delete that comment, will you? Right. If he doesn't delete it, I'm going to have to kick you out, Irish Fenian, if you don't delete that comment. Is it gone? Let me check. Has he deleted it? Let me see now. He's still right. He's retracted the comment. All right. Fair play to you. Fair play to our screen. You know, I just don't want people's. You know, I don't want you putting people's names into the live chat. You know. Right. So, folks. I think we're going to go to the song. This is to get me over the line to get the full €1,000 from that person. If fierce embarrassing what I'm going to do, folks, but I'm willing to do it, folks, if it means I get the shekels. So I'm going to read the first part because it's two people that are supposed to be talking together. So I'll read that and then I'll start singing. Okay, here we go, folks. Hiya, Barbie. Hi, Con. You want to go for a ride? Sure, Con. Jump in. Okay, and this is the part that I sang. So are you ready, folks? Fierce embarrassing, folks. Please don't clip this, folks, and put it all over the internet. I'm only doing it for the shekels, folks. Wouldn't do it for any other reason. So here we go. Here we go, folks. Oh God, I'm fierce embarrassed, but you know the need for the rest of the shekels is in me. Okay, here we go, folks. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic is fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination. Life is your creation. And then the other person says, come on, Barbie, let's go party. And right, it just goes on. I think I've done enough, so I'm just waiting to see if the 500 has come in. It's come in, folks. The other 500's come in. So, you know, €1,000, folks, for just reading a few lines of a song. Sure, you know, that's a good night's work, folks. Okay, folks, I think that's it. Any more questions in the live chat, folks? Let me have a look. Let's see. All right. Okay, folks, that's the end of it. One second. Someone has come in, folks. It's amazing the words that grab your eye, folks. You know, if I see the word donation, my eye catches that very, very quickly, folks. There could be a million words on the screen, but I'll see the word donation in the middle of all those words. I'll also see the word gold, and I'll also see, folks, the word silver, which is a question by This Drinking Life. Do you accept silver? I'll tell you what, This Drinking Life. Get in touch with me after the stream, will you? I don't want to get into it here, folks. So This Drinking Life, you know, get in touch with me privately, and I'm sure I can accommodate you giving me lots of silver. So that's it, folks. Until soon, Aaron Gobra, God save the king, and toodaloo, folks, toodaloo. Oh, 1 second. Final. Someone got in there finally. They finally got in there at the very end. Lady of Era says, "Hey, traitor Alfam, you're very welcome, Lady of Era, but this is the end of the live stream now. So once again, folks, toodaloo, folks, toodaloo."